Hulu would love to invite Allie to join Khloe Kardashian and the other girls at Nobu Malibu on Thursday, August 20th from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay. Now the dress code is...
Okay, this is so interesting. It really feels like Christians are falling into one of two camps with this conversation. On one side, you have the argument that says it's absolutely important for Christians to attend secular events, and this is part of being a light to a dark world. And on the other side, you have the argument that says Christians have no business attending secular events like this, and saying no is part of what it means to be in this world, but not of this world. And I actually believe that an argument can be made for either side, but here's where I'd like to offer just a little bit of gentle feedback, or hopefully an encouragement. I believe that faithful Christians can disagree on whether a Christian should attend this event or not. It is not inherently sinful to go, but I think the better question would be to consider, how does attending an event like this honor and glorify God? And what am I communicating and promoting to those who follow me on social media by attending? Paul says in 1 Corinthians 10:23, all things are lawful, but not all things are helpful. And then he goes on in that same chapter to say in verse 31 that whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. And so I think in this case, attending the event is one thing, but then publicly documenting it and promoting it to your Christian audience is a whole other thing. And so I think there was just like a missed opportunity here to say plainly to her audience, I know some Christians will not feel comfortable attending an event like this. I've thought about it. I've prayed about it. My conscience is clear before the Lord. And here's how I plan on attending as a Christian. Almost as a way to just kind of get ahead of the curve, because things like this can absolutely be a stumbling block for our brothers and sisters in Christ. I think it's also important to remember that simply being somewhere as a Christian does not automatically mean that we are a light there. Christ says in Matthew 5, you are a light of the world. Let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. So there is a responsibility in being that light. It's not enough for us to just be kind or approachable or palatable to the carnal man. At some point, we actually have to audibly share the gospel. And maybe that was the case, but I do think, again, it is the responsibility then of the person sharing to communicate that to the audience. Otherwise, it just ends up looking like a carnal event that was attended for your own pleasure. Not that we know if that was her intention or not, but just for optics, I feel like it's a better look. And I think in all of this, in an ideal situation, it would have been great to be able to say, you know, if God is giving you an opportunity to share the gospel with people and to be a light in a dark world, then what an honor and what an opportunity that is. And that part of it could have been incredibly encouraging to those watching. Paul's to say it's absolutely okay for Christians to attend non-Christian events, but let's remember why we're here. We're here to know God and to make him known. And I think that that should be the chief driving force in attending an event like this as a Christian.